Hello, and welcome back to the Trust Your Worth podcast, the podcast that helps you tap in to the power of knowing your worth. My name is Brittany, and thank you so much for being here today. I hope you had such a great week, and I hope you did your worth work and watched Wicked and watched the beautiful worth journeys of Elphaba and Glinda throughout Wicked, the movie, part 1. And I'm so excited for November this year. I will be doing obviously a part 2 on when the next movie comes out. Anyways, thanks for indulging me on one of my favorite films. And today, this episode was inspired by this quote that I found. Because growing up, kind of throughout my whole life, I've had a hard time with loving my body. Because as a society, bigger women just aren't welcome. And I'm happy with where I am with my body, but also that we are so much more than our bodies. So today we are talking about ways we can reflect on how to love ourselves for more than just our bodies and what we can do. Specifically, when we talk to others, like I do love a compliment and I love when people call me pretty, but I'm more than just a pretty face. I'm laughing because I have believed it. I'm trying to make myself believe it. But thank you for being here today, and let's talk about being more than our bodies. So the quote, I actually was at a party. So Ashley, shout out to you. I was literally at your house and saw this quote and had to take a picture of it. Okay, so it says the opposite of body hatred isn't believing that you are beautiful. It's believing that your presence is more valuable than your appearance. Such an interesting thought that I would have thought that, like, okay, if I hate my body, I just have to become more pretty. That's the answer. But it isn't. It's actually recognizing that you as a person as a whole is more valuable than your appearance. Your appearance is just something that's a part of you. And yes, it does feel good to look good. 100%. I love when I look good. I love when I feel good. It helps me to feel good when I'm like, I'm looking like a snack today because I put the effort in and I'm proud of the effort that I put into my appearance. And kind of to go throughout this world, it is true that people who are prettier or handsome can get away with things. We give them more leeway. People are kinder to them and people are more intrigued by them because of that sense of attraction. It's just part of human nature biologically. When we are attracted to others, it helps the race to move forward. But you know, especially growing up as a millennial, like the amount of times that women especially were body shamed if they did not look a certain way. So for me growing up, I heard a lot about the thigh gap, that you were not considered pretty unless you were so thin that there was a gap between your thighs. Also, there was the opposite of having like the tiniest waist and a huge booty. Like, for that to be possible for most people, it would have to be surgically done. And I have been the unfortunate recipient of people trying to use me to get to my prettier friends, to befriend me. I don't know if y'all have seen The Duff, but that concept of having prettier friends and going to their friend to get them to like you just so they can get in good with the friend they actually want to date. It sucks to feel like you're being used. And also to be directly compared to those you care about, your friends. Like, objectively speaking, being directly compared to them, that's hard. That hurts. When you just kind of feel and know that you aren't as pretty as your friends. But those that love you know that you are more than your appearance. And it's an amazing gift to unlock for yourself when you know that you are more than your appearance. It's just honestly can be used as a tool to kind of get what you want. Sometimes it really can. Like, it's kind of unfortunate, but that is the world we're living in. I saw a reel that said that women in makeup are, I think the percentage was about 30 to 40% more likely to get exposure if they are wearing makeup. And for me as a podcaster, now a video podcaster, yes, I care about my appearance, but like to a point, because I want to be authentic, and I've never worn makeup, like not really, and I don't intend to in the future. I have eyelash extensions because I like them and I like how they look on me. And I also got my eyebrows done, and because I literally can just wake up and I feel pretty. Like, I know that I look good. And so I invested in that for me and only me because I enjoy it. So how do we combat this? How do we appreciate our bodies for what they can do? How do we know that we are more than our appearance? So let's start with appreciating your body for what it can do and not focusing on the things that it can't. As I've said many times before, the reason I am trying to live a healthier lifestyle is that my body and its shape right now and its weight makes activities that I want to do harder for me to do. So I get injured a lot because I'm heavier. When I play sports, pickleball and volleyball are probably my top two that I'm playing these days. And I run out of breath. I can't play as long. I don't have the endurance because I physically just can't do it. So that is one of the reasons I've decided to make a change. And I do try and work out 3 times a week at least. And I will be actually doing 75 hard again coming up soon, because I did always say I was going to do it again. The reason I had to stop it last time, I got to day 25, I think it was, and I got injured. So I had to stop it. So I was like, no, I'm going to finish this challenge. So I will be doing it again. I'm so excited. And I'm also excited because it helped me to trust myself way more. And also because I know that I can do it because I've done it before. So I'm excited to do that. Anyways, basically, I'm making these lifestyle changes. I do love my body because I can appreciate that I can do so many things. Like, I'm able to work. I'm able to play those sports that I love. I'm able to try new things with it. I'm able to experience life through my body. So I'm very grateful for it. And I love my body. And I love how it is right now, because even though it's not an ideal, optimal, healthy state, I know that I can get to it, and I know that I can change, and I want to. I feel like finally for the right reasons. It's not for anyone else. It's not to get attention. It's not so I'm prettier so that people want to date me. My motives are purely for me and purely because I want to do certain things. Like I said, I want to go skydiving. Exciting. That's going to be awesome. So when I do go skydiving, you will see it posted on this page. But it really starts with the attitude of gratitude and being grateful for the things that you can do, and then being realistic about the things that your body is preventing you from doing, and then making the necessary changes to be able to do the things that make you happy, that bring joy to your life, that help you get your dream life. All right. So the second thing that this quote made me ponder on, let me just pull it up again. It's believing your presence is more valuable than appearance. So I think a really interesting thing that we can do to help us focus more on things other than appearance is actually complimenting people for other than their appearance. So when you start to look for their characteristics as a person, for example, here's a compliment you can give that has nothing to do with someone's appearance. You are so kind. Your laugh is contagious. I'm going to link an article that has a lot of very great compliments that aren't based on appearance. You bring out the best in other people. I love that one because I have people in life that I have noticed that they really do bring out the best in others. And I love that in a person. You always know how to have fun. Again, I know people in my life who I'm just like, I want to have a good time. I'm going to call this person. I know exactly who to call. And that is a talent, a gift that I feel like I can have fun, but like not as much fun as they're having. So I sometimes need help with having fun. So I'm grateful for my friends that help me out. But complimenting personal traits. You have impeccable manners. I don't know where that one would come out, but it's fun to think about it. You are brave. I love that one. You are strong. I like your style. That's kind of an appearance, but it does take a lot of effort. Like people with style, I could never. Like, look at me. I'm always in a hoodie because I was like, I just need it to be simple and comfortable. Also, I want Nike to sponsor me. So I'm like in their hoodies because I freaking love their hoodies. I also just got this amazing hoodie from Abercrombie and Fitch, which I never thought I'd say growing up as a millennial, liking something from Abercrombie and Fitch because of their kind of controversial use of male models and also their lack of body positivity models, which has changed. So I'm proud of them for changing. But literally one of the best hoodies I ever got was from there, and I need them in every color. But yes, back to what am I talking about? Yeah, people who have style, like that really is a talent. Like it takes a lot of effort to put a good outfit together sometimes. I'm going to a concert soon and I genuinely have no idea what I'm going to wear, and I'm looking good to feel good at the concert, so we'll see what my fit is going to be. But yeah, oh, you're so thoughtful. There are people who are so thoughtful and I appreciate those people. Let's see, what else? You're great at figuring out stuff. I admire the way that when you make mistakes, you try your best to fix them. Like that's a great quality you have. You're a great example to others of kindness and positivity. Yeah, so when we can focus on the excellent qualities that others have besides their appearance, then we can start to notice them in ourselves. Like, hey, I'm a good friend too. Or, hey, I'm actually really strong. Hey, I actually am great at problem solving. Hey, I can do so many things that have nothing to do with my appearance. So the takeaways from this week that I hope that you remember is that one, you are enough no matter what your body looks like. In every state that your physical body is in, you are always enough. You are more than your appearance. You are so much more than that. And yes, it's awesome to be called pretty and beautiful. And please don't stop telling others that they're beautiful and pretty, because especially for me, I feel like every girl loves to hear it. I don't mind hearing it, but also go a little deeper with your compliments and look to the person as they are. Like, I love hanging with you because you bring out the best in me, or I just love your positivity. You really help others feel loved. Like, what an excellent compliment to get. So I hope that if you are struggling with your body positivity, just remember how loved you are exactly as you are. And if you want to make the changes to create the body you want, then you always can. You can always change. If something is not feeling aligned with you, then go ahead and make the necessary changes and goals to change it. Because, this reminds me of another quote I saw. Guys, I'm just collecting quotes. Here we go. You don't look like your goals. You look like your habits. Effort never lies. I just admire people who really have gone out and put in the work to create the body that they want. But also, it's not the most important thing. You can still be loved. You can still be happy no matter what your body looks like. And I hope you remember that you are loved just as you are. And so your work this week is to compliment someone else on their personality characteristics. Literally compliment them on anything other than their appearance. So think of a friend or someone you love and make a point this week to compliment them on the things that you notice that really inspire you and like or things you're just grateful for, like the traits that they have that really brighten your life. Point that out to them. Spread the love and spread the positivity and help others know that they are more than their appearance too, that you love them for them and not just the way they look like. Okay? So thank you so much for listening this week. I hope you have fun complimenting others this week. And as always, you can find me at trustyourworth.com or on Instagram at trustyourworthpodcast. If no one has told you today, you are making a difference. And don't forget to trust your worth. Okay, thanks so much for listening. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.